Hello everyone, welcome once again to this second part of the exercise 4.3 class 10th quadratic equations. In first part of this exercise we solved some equations using the methods completing the square and quadratic formula. In this part we will take few important word problems of the exercise. So let the fun continue. The first question we are taking is the difference of squares of two numbers is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Find the two numbers. Now here first we have to extract the quadratic equation from this situation. So two numbers are there. Let larger number be x and smaller be y. Now according to question, x square minus y square, difference of the squares of two numbers is 180. Also square of smaller number, that is y square, is equal to 8 times the larger number, 8x, since x is the larger number. So we'll simply replace this y square by 8x to get the equation. On rearranging we'll get this x square minus 8x minus 180 is equal to 0. So this is our quadratic equation for the situation. We'll solve it by factorization method or by splitting the middle term. Now see, we'll split middle term in two parts such that sum should be equal to b, that is 8 in this case, minus 8 rather, and product should be equal to ac, that is 1 into 180, that is minus 180. So we'll split 8 as 18 minus 10, right? 18 minus 10 gives us 8 as sum, and 18 into 10 is equal to 180 as a product. Simplifying it further, now see, x is common from these two terms within the bracket x minus 18. From next two terms 10 is common, x minus 18. One clue, if you remember that whatever is here within the bracket will only be in the second bracket. Okay, then x minus 18 is common in both these terms, so x minus 18 is common. We are left with x plus 10 in second bracket is equal to 0. So either x minus 18 is equal to 0 or x plus 10 is equal to 0, which will give us two values of x, that is 18 or minus 10, since larger number cannot be negative. Now see, if larger number is negative, then 8 times of it is 8 times of larger number will also be negative, but square of a number cannot be negative, so larger number cannot be negative. Therefore x is equal to 18, means larger number is 18. Y will find by the relation y square is equal to 8x, that is 18 to 18, or y square is equal to 144, which gives us y is equal to under root 144, or y is equal to plus minus 18. So two combinations of number possible for this situation are 18 and 12 or 18 and minus 12. Okay, let's take one more. So next question is, a train travels 360 kilometers at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 5 kilometers per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. So in this case, we'll first extract the equation from the situation. Let the speed of the train is equal to x kilometer per hour. Now see, for extracting quadratic equation from this, we'll use this relation, speed into time is equal to distance. How? Let's see. So if speed is x kilometer per hour, time taken will be 360 upon distance upon time, distance upon speed, sorry, 360 upon x, this is the time. Also, if we apply the situation of the question and that speed is 5 kilometer per hour more, means x plus 5, time would have been 1 hour less, that means 360 upon x minus 1. Speed into time, that is equal to distance. Distance is same, 360. From this, on simplifying, we'll get the quadratic equation, right? And we'll get this, right? X is shifted to this side and gets multiplied into 360. Before that, x LCM here 1 into x, so 360 minus x. Further opening the bracket, we get this, right? 360 and minus 360 cancels out. We left with x square minus 5x plus 1800. Further multiplying throughout by minus 1 or minus sign, we'll get x square plus 5x minus 1800 is equal to 0. So this is our equation for the situation. So we'll again solve it by splitting the middle term. Now see, in this case, this number is larger, so skip 180. Look for the factors of 180. 45 and 4 is 45 into 4 is 180, right? Put that 10 to the 40. 45 and 40, solve the purpose. Difference will be 5. Product should be 1800. Okay, so this is how we split this 5x or 5 into as 45 minus 40. Okay, then simplify it. X is common from these two terms. We left within the bracket x plus 45 minus 40 is common from these two terms. X plus 45, whatever is within the bracket in first step will only be there in second bracket. Okay, so write it before taking the common, then see what can be written outside the bracket, right? Then x plus 45 is common in both. We take it common, we are left in second bracket with x minus 40 is equal to 0. So either x plus 40 is equal to 0 or x minus 40 is equal to 0, which will give us two values of x, that is minus 45 or 40. But since the speed cannot be negative, so speed of the train is 40 km per hour, right? You can also verify the result if you want, that how much time will it take to cover 360 km, and by increasing the speed how much time will it take. So it's up to you, verify the result, right? So we'll take more question. Our next question is interesting one actually. Two water taps together can fill a tank in 9:3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. The two taps, one large, one smaller of diameter, they together fills the water tank completely in this much time, right? 9:3/8, right? We have to find the time each tap will take independently, separately to fill the tank. Larger tap takes 10 hours less than the smaller one. So first, let's put this situation into equation. Now to extract equation from this, we'll use very basic method, that is unitary method. If we can recall unitary method from class 6 onward, right? So let's do it. Let the smaller tank fills tank in x hours, then larger will fill in x minus 10 hours. It takes 10 hours less. Okay, then for smaller tap, unitary method we are applying. X in x hours tank filled is complete, one tank, right? In 1 hour tank filled 1 upon x in this mentioned time. That is, if we convert it to the improper fraction, 8 9 is 72, right? Plus 375 upon 8 hour. Tank filled is equal to amount of tank filled in 1 hour into 75 upon 8. Similarly, for the larger tap, in this much time, tank filled is equal to 75 upon 8 into 1 upon x minus 10. Now see, according to question, if we add this and this, tank will be fully filled, right? Together. So according to question, this plus this gives us 1 complete tank. Now we'll simplify it. 8x into 8x minus 80 comes out to be our LCM. We'll shift it to this side 1 into 8x within the bracket 8x minus 80. In this side 8x is cancelled out, 75, this 75 is multiplied by 8x minus 80 and this 75 is multiplied by 8x. Okay, further simplifying it for a quadratic equation, we get this 64x square minus 1840 x plus 6000 is equal to 0. Further simplifying it by dividing throughout by 16, right, we get the final equation, that is 4x square plus 115x plus 375 is equal to 0. Again, to solve this equation we'll use factorization method or splitting the middle term. Okay, you can drop me a comment if you want another method to use for the same question, right? Or you yourself try to use another methods and see which method is more convenient. Okay, so let's do it. 4x square minus 115x plus 375 is equal to 0. Now see, we split this term into 115, two parts, right? Minus 100 minus 15. Now see, 375 AC is equal to 4 into 375, that is 1500, right? 100 minus 100 minus 15 gives us minus 115 on addition, and on multiplying gives us plus 1500. So it solves the purpose. Next, same steps. 4x is common from first two terms. We are left within the bracket x minus 25. 15 is common from these two terms. X minus 25 within the bracket. X minus 25 is common from both these. So x minus 25 takes out, we take out this common, and next bracket we get 4x from here minus 15 from here is equal to 0. So either x minus 25 is equal to 0 or 4x minus 15 is equal to 0, which give us two values of x, that is 25 or 15 upon 4. Now for 15 upon 4, 15 upon 4 minus 10 will be negative, right? This is the time taken by the smaller tap, and larger tap takes 10 hours less. So if we subtract 10 from this, that will be negative. This is not possible. Okay, so x minus 10 will be negative, which is not possible. So smaller tap will fill the tank in 25 hours. This is the answer for x. And larger tap will take 10 hours less, means 25 minus 10, that is 15 hours. Okay, so see, this question we use this very simple basic unitary method to solve it. We can find other tricks for the same, but we'll proceed with basic things first, right? And then we'll work on tricks later on. Okay, so let's take one more question, that is sum of the areas of two squares in is 468 meters square meter. If the difference of their perimeter is 24 meter, find the sides of the two squares. Okay, so let the sides of two squares be x and y respectively. One of one square is x and second is y. So their areas and perimeters will be x square y square are areas, 4x 4y is a perimeter. Now, according to question, the difference of their perimeter is equal to 24, means 4x minus 4y is equal to 24, or simplifying it, x minus y dividing through it by 4, x minus y is equal to 6, or x is equal to y plus 6. So what we'll do, we'll replace x by y plus 6 somewhere, where sum of the areas, that is x square plus y square is equal to 460, right? Here we replace this xy by plus 6. Okay, so on simplifying it, we'll get this, further 2y square plus 12y plus 36 minus 468 is equal to 0. Further on simplifying will give us 2y square plus 12y minus 432 is equal to 0. Dividing throughout by 2, we get y square plus 6y minus 216 is equal to 0. Right? This is our equation for the situation. Now we'll again solve it by the same splitting the middle term. Right? Now see, more you practice, more you will learn. Okay, so here 6 has been split into two parts, 18 minus 12. 18 minus 12 is 6. 18 into minus 12 is equal to minus 216. So rest procedure is the same. Y is common from first two terms, minus 12 is common from next two terms, right? Minus sign is outside, so that's why this is plus, right? Y plus 18 is common in both these. We are left in second bracket with y and minus 12. Okay, so y plus 18 is equal to 0 or y minus 12 is equal to 0, which will give us two values of y, that is minus 18 or 12. Since y is taken to be the side of the square, so it cannot be negative. Minus 18 is not possible, so y is equal to 12. Y is equal to 12. X is equal to y plus 6, that is 12 plus 6, that is 18. So x is equal to 18. The sides of the square are 12 meter and 18 meters. Okay, so this is how this question is done. By factorization method, splitting the middle term, you can apply this quadratic formula and that completing the square method, right, and see by yourself which one is more convenient to use. Okay, so this concludes our 4.3. Rest of the questions will be uh, as means practice sessions for you, and do comment or do drop some comments about the rest of the question. If you want some question to be done or different methods you want to be adopted, then let us know. Okay, so this concludes our 4.3. One more exercise, that is 4.4, is left in this chapter. We'll take up that exercise in next interaction. Till then, keep practicing and keep dealing. Okay, work hard. A small thought of inspiration once again. Okay, the biggest source of motivation are your own thoughts. So think big and motivate yourself to win. Thank you. Thanks for watching.